Hi, I'm Chris, and in this video we're taking a look at how to convert from polar to rectangular. So in this case, we're given r equals 5 cosine theta, and what's important to know whenever you're dealing with polar and rectangular equations, we have to know just a couple of expressions. X equals r cosine theta, and y equals r sine theta. We also have to know something that you probably already know, whether you realize it or not, or understand where it comes from. It's really just the equation of a circle, which is going to be x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So a lot of times when trying to convert an expression into rectangular, that means we need to convert everything into x's and y's, and a lot of people use this expression to do so. And that's the correct approach, but the key is understanding how you get here, because there are two ways to go from this to this. So you could square both sides, and if you square both sides you would have r squared equals 25 cosine squared theta. But you could also multiply both sides by r. And in this case, what you'll see when we do that is that's actually going to be an easier way to simplify this. So just keep in mind you can do one or the other. Square both sides or multiply both sides by r. And what you're looking for is something in your final expression that allows you to substitute in a value for x or a value for y. So in this case, just to show you how that works, if we squared both sides and we got 25 cosine squared theta, when I look at this, if I glance at my x or my y expression and I want to try to substitute in place of r cosine theta or r sine theta, I don't really see that showing up on this side of the expression. So it makes it a little bit difficult for me to do that. So I would try squaring it first, maybe, hopefully get to this point and say, that doesn't work, let me try something else. So now let's see what happens if we multiply both sides by r. So this will look like r times r, which is r squared. But then this, when you multiply by r, you'll have 5r cosine theta. Now this is actually going to look a lot nicer in terms of being able to substitute in, because if we look, we see this entire expression of r cosine theta is right here. So this will really simplify to r squared equals 5 times x. Then from there, for r squared, as we said over here, r squared is equivalent to saying x squared plus y squared. So this will be x squared plus y squared equals 5x. And we can subtract 5x from the other side. X squared plus y squared minus 5x equals 0. So now we have everything in x and y terms. Depending on the exact question that you're looking at, you may then have to use completing the square to convert this into an expression that actually shows standard form of a circle, or you may be able to leave it just like this. That's up to your teacher, or up to the specific question that you have. But the key strategy here is making sure if we need to convert this polar equation into something rectangular, that we know that we can either square both sides or multiply both sides by r. And what you're looking for in doing that is hopefully one of those methods will allow you to find an expression that you can substitute in an x or y instead of your polar form, so that you'll have everything in terms of x's and y's. For more, please feel free to check out our other videos, and thanks for watching.